Hello, 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 everybody. This is Blitzball champ Jason Ingram back with a brand new video. And I have some exciting news that I wanted to share in this video, and also kind of wanted to get everybody's thoughts about this as well, because I know there's been a lot of talk and a lot of buzz behind this. So this is really going to be a good time to really get a chance to share my thoughts on this, and also, give everybody an opportunity to comment and let me know what they think on what I'm about to share. So, big news. It is confirmed that yours truly, Blitzball champ Jason Ingram, will be attending his very first E3 this year, E3 2020. I've always wanted to go to E3 for a long time, but never got the chance to. Despite being in the gaming industry for 10 years, mostly as a contractor, never got the opportunity to go. So now that it's more open to the public now, I got myself a gamer's badge, and I will be going to E3. E3 2020 will be from June 9th through the 11th in the LA Convention Center in Los Angeles, California. I am actually very much looking forward to this. I've never been to the West Coast before, so that's a milestone for me. Never been to the West Coast. My first ever E3. And I just want to really take some time to really talk about E3 2020, because there's been a lot of good and a lot of bad said about E3 2020. So let's dive into this. First off, I know there are a couple of bad news with E3 2020. It's been announced that once again, for the second year in a row, Sony will not have a presence at E3 2020. No press conference or anything like that. They're backing out. And host and producer Jeff Keighley will not be attending E3 2020 as well. So, some big impacting news. And it is a bummer, because this would have been a great opportunity for Sony to showcase the upcoming PlayStation 5, which is scheduled to be released this holiday season. But Sony has always, had a big impact with E3, especially when it came to, which press conferences showed off the most between them and Nintendo and Microsoft. And I know with them not having a presence, has made a lot of people not want to attend E3, or given the fact that E3 may be dying. And I totally get what they're saying. Like, me personally, I'm mainly going now because, one, I've always wanted to go, and two, I want to go while it's still relevant, while it's still alive. Because to be honest with you, if it keeps going like it's going, especially with a lot of big names backing out, I don't see E3 lasting much longer. Maybe give it a few more years, but I don't see it making it past 4 or 5 years from now. I hope that I'm wrong, unless they do something different, but that's just my prediction. Another thing I kind of wanted to talk about, which probably would hint at why, Sony and Jeff Keighley, or, if anybody else, in the future decides to stop showcasing at E3. Now, for the longest time, E3 has been a trade event, not open to the public, only for the media, only for the industry attendees, and for the press. Nobody else from the outside was allowed into E3. It was a trade event only. It was that way for so long. I think it was just only, 3 years ago that they started opening it up to the public? I think 2 or 3 years ago. So it hadn't been that long. But I feel like, excuse me, I feel like developers and those a part of the industry, I felt like it was much easier for them to be able to showcase, as much as they wanted to at this event that was only for media and press and other industry attendees, all within. But I feel like now that it's open to the public, maybe there's, a little bit of resistance slash hesitation to do that now. At least that's the thought that I get. You know, I feel like with it being more open to the public, maybe there's an incentive to not show off as much or showcase as much. But and I understand that. I do understand that. But I don't know. I do like the idea of opening it up more to the public. Because, I mean, that's what Tokyo Game Show does. Tokyo Game Show's been doing that the whole time. They usually set aside a day for the industry folks, and then, it's like a day or two for the industry folks, and then the rest of the convention open to the public. You know, I mean, maybe going forward, they could make it a longer event and just do half and half. Half for the industry, half for the open to everybody. But I do feel like there's an advantage disadvantage to both. But me personally, I always took the time to tune in to E3 press conferences when the time came. Even though they were only open to the industry folks only. So I mean that wouldn't really change if it came down to that. But another thing that I believe it was the ESA was trying to do going forward is make much changes to E3, like I guess allowing more entertainment to take place, like maybe including celebrities or pro sports athletes playing the different games or help showcasing the different games on the show floor, something like that. I don't know if they're going to end up doing tournaments or anything like that. I don't know. I do feel like it would end up taking away from the focus being on, the trailers and announcements and stuff like that. I mean, while I have no problem with celebrities and tournaments and stuff, I think it kind of devalues the event for what it always was supposed to be. So I could see that as being kind of a con versus a pro. But I will say this though. Like I get what a lot of people are saying, or is with the way it is now, it's going to suck and such and such. But at the same time, there have been really so many people that would have loved to have gone to an E3, especially those not in the industry, and now they have a chance to go. So, I mean, I know you can't really have it both ways, but it's something to keep in mind. Like, I wish I had gotten a chance to go while I was in the gaming industry, but I didn't. But now I'm actually able to. I don't really know what to expect being there live, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to it. And the only thing that's another thing that's kind of a bummer was so the event is 3 days, and the industry attendees get access all 3 days. The gamer badge attendees only get the second 2 days. They don't get all 3 days, which is kind of a bummer because I was thinking, maybe, everybody got a chance, that had a badge could attend each of the press conferences, but I guess it doesn't work that way. So there's still stuff that I'm finding out myself. But, so at least I will make the best out of this trip. Like I said, I've never been to LA, so at least I'm gonna take one of those days to explore, see what there is to do in LA. And if anybody has any suggestions or anything like that, post some comments. Have any of y'all been to LA before? Just in general, what's there to do? Um, I'll have an Airbnb that's about a 16-minute walk from the LA Convention Center, so it's not too bad. But I'm hoping it won't be super hot that week, because I mean it is in June, but hopefully it won't be super hot. But another thing I wanted to point out was they have a list of so far confirmed exhibitors and companies that will be at E3. So let me read off this list of what they have so far. Bandai Namco Entertainment, Bethesda, Capcom, Hori, Microsoft, InDreams, Nintendo, Nvidia, Oculus, Sega, Square Enix, Take-Two Interactive, Ubisoft, and Warner Brothers Interactive. Those have been confirmed so far that will be at E3. And it's good to see that Nintendo is on there. Like, Nintendo usually does the Nintendo Direct at E3, so I don't know if this means that they're going to be making a physical presence or whatnot at E3 instead of just the Nintendo Direct, but we'll see. I mean, it's good to see that they're on the list, but yeah. Of course, Microsoft was definitely on the list, and it looks like this will be the main opportunity that for them to showcase the Xbox Series X new console that's coming out later. I believe it's also holiday season as well. So them and Sony's PlayStation 5 is going to be some good competition. But I think this is a really good chance for Microsoft to really try to steal the show. And Nintendo, looks like Nintendo will be there as well. So hey, hopefully we'll expect to see some more information on the new Breath of the Wild, the new Metroid Prime, and all others. But I'm definitely looking forward to that. Sega having a presence at E3. I know a lot of people want to see Virtual Fighter 6. Not gonna get my hopes up. Not gonna get my hopes up at all. But we'll see what Sega does. We'll see what they do. Square Enix will be there, of course. It'll be interesting to see what they do, considering Final Fantasy VII Remake will be out way before E3. It comes out April 10th, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of stuff Square Enix is going to show off at E3. Definitely looking forward to that. Ubisoft, I'm pretty sure we're going to probably see more information about maybe more Division 2 expansions and also Watch Dogs Legion. So, I'm sure there's going to be a lot to see. And, yeah, should be cool. Should be really cool. Like I said, I'll be going with two other friends. Shout outs to Curtis and Jai. But yeah, got my badge, just looking forward to getting the airline ticket. We got the Airbnb, so I'm just looking forward to attending E3 2020. And like I said, this will be a first for me. And I know that I probably won't be able to vlog it, or at least the E3 portion, but I will do my best to get as many pictures as I can. And also just learn what they have, and I do plan on doing a review video after the trip when I get back to North Carolina, because I really want to go into detail about my E3 experience. But I am definitely looking forward to attending E3. This pretty much has been on my bucket list for the longest time since I've been a gamer, and ever since I first heard about E3. So I will be able to finally check this off of my bucket list. Which there's still others, like of course Tokyo Game Show, PAX East, events like that I still want to experience at least once. But I am really, really excited for E3 2020. Like I said, I know it's not going to be how it used to be, but at least, to get a chance to go and, finally say, hey, I've been to an E3, goes a long way for me. But by all means, let me know what y'all think. Have any of y'all ever attended an E3 before? And if so, please tell me about it. What did you like about it? What didn't you like? What would you think would make it better? Do you think E3 should keep going? Do you think E3 should die? How long do you think E3 will last from this year and going forward? Let me hear what y'all think about this, because I'm really curious. And any sort of information you want to share that I should keep in mind when going to E3, please let me know. Because like I said, I'm going into this fresh. I've never been to E3, so any valuable information, please share. Please do share. And thank y'all so much for watching this video. This is Blitzball champ Jason Ingram signing off. I will see y'all later, and happy President's Day. Peace.